Hi there. If you're watching this on YouTube, or you're wanting to watch any of my content on my channel, or both for that matter, I would strongly recommend hitting the subscribe button and comment and like on any videos if you may wish, because this is a general audience channel. Also, this video is not made for kids, it is for older fans and adults alike. So please sit back and enjoy the video. An Alliance Mended. Written and told by julyleonard. As there were no shunters available to collect Gordon's coaches for the express the wildnorwester, Thomas was the only engine available before starting work on his branch line. However, Thomas noted that Gordon was too lazy to fetch his own coaches, which of course it was true, to which Gordon thought of something to get his own back at him by calling Thomas Little Engine, causing Thomas to retaliate by taking the coaches, but inadvertently derailed them across the points, causing confusion and delay. As a result, Thomas was sent to the Harwick branch line construction site as punishment, whilst Ryan was sent to the branch line to look after Annie and Clarabelle, much to Gordon's delight, as he smirked with triumph. His plan had worked. Alice the Atlantic engine, however, who had been nearby and witnessing the whole incident, was very cross at Gordon. As soon as she backed down onto her own train called the branch line flyer, she spoke sternly to him. "What is your damage, Gordon?" she demanded. "Tarnishing an alliance between you and Thomas by antagonizing him even though he derailed your coaches by accident?" "Thomas should have known better than to say that I'm too lazy to fetch my own express," noted Gordon in an obstinate voice and not listening. Finally, Alice lost patience. "Oh, is this how it's going to be?" she said. "Well, he is right, and do you know what?" she continued Alice. "You will never be the wildnorwester!" And with that, the guard blew his whistle, and Alice stormed away angrily in smoke, steam, and tears, leaving Gordon in a state of shock. Finally, Gordon now realized what he had done. As the days went by, and Gordon carried on with his natural express runs, he was beginning to recall what deeds he ever done to Thomas, such as the lead mine rescue, in the latter which their alliance was born, all the way to the express coach derailment. He also thought about how he, along with Henry and James, went on strike due to Thomas learning his branch line running, resulting in being shut in Tidmouth sheds. "What was I thinking?" he thought to himself as he thundered through Wellsworth Station and charged up his hill successfully. He now realized the only thing he had to do was to mend the alliance. The following day, after the Fat Controller apologized to Thomas for misjudging him, Gordon was at Knapford Station with the express when he heard a familiar whistle. And sure enough, it was none other than Thomas, pulling into the station with his two coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. "Little Thomas," began Gordon, "I'm sorry that I antagonized you about fetching my own coaches weeks ago." "It's all right, Gordon," sighed Thomas. "I just wanted to teach you a lesson about being lazy." "I suppose you have a point," came the solemn reply. "Shall we have our alliance mended?" "Of course," replied Thomas with a smile. And with that, the two engines were happy to have that alliance mended.